Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is definitely a video journal entry. I really need it this morning. So this is what I've been talking about with the mood swings video. Is yesterday I was doing pretty well. I slept pretty well. I felt pretty well rested, and not like super happy, but I felt quite a bit less depressed yesterday. And now today I'm back to feeling quite a bit more depressed and just like really unmotivated, unenergized. I just really don't feel like doing anything. And I apologize. You guys don't have to watch this video. This is gonna be me kind of, I guess, whining a little bit. I know it sounds like whiny, but that's the whole point of these videos for myself, is being able to kind of just talk these thoughts and feelings out loud. So yeah, you guys can click off. I would understand, but I just don't feel like doing anything. I'm doing this video as a attempt to keep me out of bed, because I really want to just go in bed and just do nothing but just lay down and try and sleep for the majority of today, even going as far as to not bother completing the daily experience on the Mech Arena for the freecash.com offer. I probably would be okay missing a day or two. And I'm certainly, what I'm feeling most guilty about and most bummed about is not going to the gym today. Today's my arm workout. And I just really don't feel like going for the aforementioned reasons. Just me feeling tired and more depressed and just not interested in doing anything. And then it doesn't help either that it's super cold and rainy and cloudy outside, and I really don't want to walk out in that. It's like 20 minutes walk to the bus stop. So I'm probably just gonna spend all of today inside, mostly probably in my bedroom. I really want to try to not just lay in bed, because that's most certainly not going to help my mood, but I don't really know what else to do. I'll admit, like, the anhedonia and like lack of interest is creeping up again, and I'm just really not. I'm getting bored and disinterested in the two games I've been playing, Mech Arena and Schedule 1. I've been toying with the idea of playing something I haven't played in a while, but something I'm familiar with, and maybe that might help. I'm kind of pondering or passing the idea around my head of playing something like Binding of Isaac or Terraria. I'm leaning more towards Terraria just because it's been a while since I've done that, and that's something I'm familiar with, and that's something I could play like more mindlessly, or not like take a lot of effort, but at the same time be something that's kind of more novel and something to do. But I don't know, man. I just feel so pathetic, and I'm not trying to garner sympathy or anything like that, but I just want to be completely truthful with how I'm feeling, especially truthful to myself. This is like a reflection of myself. I can see myself in the camera talking, and I can hear myself, and it just feels so pathetic. There's these people that are working more than full time, like 50, 60 hours a week, busting their ass, and then some single parents, single mothers, taking care of their kids on top of it, and doing this and that. And it's like I'm struggling to just even get out of bed and stay out of bed, let alone work full time or take care of another living being. So I'm trying to like give myself some compassion or some grace and not beat myself up too much. But at the same time, I don't want to be complacent and just be like, oh, it's okay if I just lay in bed all day long every day, because then that's definitely going to worsen my depression. But yeah, I was going to say there's no way of me going to the gym. I don't want to say that. If I like really tried to force myself, I probably could go to the gym. But I just really don't feel like it. I'm just not in the state of mind to go and work out. It would just be a very unpleasant workout, very unproductive. And the way I'm kind of seeing this is maybe it's my body telling myself, because I haven't worked out on Thursday or Friday, well, I guess, or Saturday, because Saturday's leg day. I've been skipping the past few weeks of leg day because my knees have been hurting, and also I just don't really like doing legs. So I'm kind of wondering or thinking to myself, maybe my body and my mind is telling me to rest for this week, take this week off, because it is helpful and important to, if you've been working out consistently for like several weeks and several months, it can be helpful to take a week off, either like a week or two of lifting much lighter, or a week of completely not lifting, and allowing your muscles, your joints, your tendons, your nervous system to all rest. So I'm trying to look at it that way. But because today's Sunday, not going to the gym today also means I will not be going to the gym Monday or Tuesday, because I don't go to the gym those days. So my next gym day would be Wednesday. And I'm a little fearful of that much non-exercise is going to increase my depression. And I could go out for a walk or like go down to the store, but again, with today, it's like my state of mind, I just really don't feel like doing that. And then with the weather, I just don't really feel like doing that. So I probably won't even do that. So yeah, I just need to find just something to just not be in bed all day long. But it's just so tempting. It's just, especially if I can just, take some like Benadryl and some of my Vistaril and get drowsy and just sleep all day, or sleep through the majority of the day. It's nice to fast forward. But yeah, again, I don't know, maybe I can get like a different game, play a different game, and just do that for a little bit. Maybe that might help. And then maybe that would inspire me to play Mech Arena later today, because one of my viewers, Julia, I've been playing alongside her for the past several days, which has been pretty fun. And in addition to getting the daily experience for the day, well, obviously with daily, it would be nice to play a few games with her. And then also, I guess, kind of now that I'm talking about it or thinking about it, it kind of would be nice to be live on TikTok. And if I'm not going to be live on TikTok, then it would probably also be on Twitch as well. So yeah, now I'm kind of talking and thinking, I kind of feel like a little hopeful, or a little like a glimmer of like, yeah, maybe I can download one of those games I talked about, because I have them already purchased on Steam, so I don't have to spend any money. That's also why I was thinking like a game that I've played before, because that way I have it, because right now my financial situation's not the greatest, so I don't have any discretionary spending money, which is why I was so thankful for the TikTok live viewer that donated money, so that way I can buy a game that they've suggested I play. So, you know, wouldn't cost me anything to like play Binding of Isaac or Terraria, but it would still be kind of novel because I haven't played those in a while. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do that. But I'm still, it's just like the desire to just lay down in bed and just turn the lights off and turn my fan on and just nap / do nothing all day sounds so nice. But I know that's not going to be good for my mental health. Because doing absolutely nothing is the worst for me. In my experience, I don't know if for other people, maybe that's sometimes helpful for them, but for me, it's not very helpful. It feels nice. I mean, it's nice because it's like, you know, being asleep or like doing nothing is like the closest thing to not existing. And like I've talked about in several videos, you know, I do still have thoughts of wanting to not exist. So, you know, sleeping and laying in bed are the two closest activities to that I can essentially do. That's the closest without actually doing that and making a lot of people sad. So, I don't know. I'm going to think about it. Maybe I'll download those games while I think about it and why this video uploads, and then possibly I'll go online on live and play one of those games. Yeah, I should probably do that, but I don't know. I'm not making any promises, everyone, so just to let you know, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. And again, I apologize for being whiny in this video and, you know, kind of being more negative. It's just really hard to feel hopeful and feel grateful and feel positive when, you know, it's just feeling this way. So all right, I'm gonna end it there. I just wanted to at least do something out of bed. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate your viewership. I hope all of you are doing well. I know there's some viewers who have commented on previous videos that are in a similar situation that are also struggling with depression and or anxiety, and it has been affecting their ability to function. I hope all of you especially are doing well. And I guess just a reminder to ourselves that, you know, we will get through this one way or another. We will get through these struggles. We have in the past. We can in the future. You know, today's not permanent. You know, today's maybe just a bad day, but it's not, you know, like a bad life, I guess. I think it's helpful to remind ourselves that. So yeah, so thank you all for your viewership. And again, I hope you're well. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys next time.